Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. He's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. It covers 51 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
18 Rattler.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he will get into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive.
On 1, ready?
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Get set. 11, 11, 11, mighty. 11, stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Right there, right there. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Here's a run going left. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Ravens bring their punt team out.
It's 4th down.
This returnable for Douglas. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Abdul Carter in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
On 1, ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Gun. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First down.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's a Cincinnati first down.
On one, ready?
So after one, it's the Ravens out front. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Race up. Start.
Back to Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
It's a gain of 30.
That is a big play for Cincinnati. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Let's get set. Start. 180. 180. Start. Start.
Now second down throw for Burrow. He'll find Tate. That's complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Here we go. 11. 180. 180. Start.
Gordon. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal.
12. Here we go. 180. 180. 11 empty tape. 11 empty tape. Start.
Burrow. He's got it at the 3. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1.
12. Gun. Start. 180. 11, Thomas. Start.
Gordon. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
On 1, ready?
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Now, Burrow. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
When I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, break! Alert! Alert! Let's go! No! Ready!
The drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here we go, set!
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Pat the street! Pat! Go!
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the set!
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Check! Pat the 60! Pat the 60!
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 9.
Ready!
Williams in motion.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Okay, ready? Connect. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And in motion is Smith.
Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Ready.
To the ground, a first down run. And he's brought it down after a gain of a couple. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Second down, 8 yards to go. Williams in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He brought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Third and long.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 11, Thomas. 11.
On first down, Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Second and 7.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Has completed to Douglas. And is going to be taken down right at midfield. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 40-yard line.
One final throw before the break. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
First down throw for Burrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 1, ready?
From the 29, here's second down and 3.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now Brown. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
180. 180. 11.
They go play action for Burrow. On the move left. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
180.
Throwing is Burrow. Rolling right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Pick by Malachi starts. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll be taken down
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Steady.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
First down, Baltimore.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
At the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
From the 22 now, here's second and 5.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready up.
Now, this looks like a design run, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. Set.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with that.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Stephanie! Gravity line! Cougar 19! Ready!
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Hold the ready.
From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on third and goal?
Let's go. Mustang 19. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Teron Black. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow now to throw on first down. One taken in by Douglas. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is second and 6.
Let's get set. Here's
Burrow. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal.
Cut. 180. 11. Cut.
To throw is Burrow. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not.
Here we go.
You get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field.
Here we go.
Now it's third and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on top. It's 14-10.
Ravens 10. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Get it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
65, 60.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
19.
Williams in motion.
Go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Right there, hurt. 19, 18.
Here it is on 4th down. He's going to have a Ravens first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Get this out wide. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Now they'll set up the throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Panther 6.
Now a handoff running right. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
On the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bengals' 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now, faking the give. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
And the Raven 1st down.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Smith. He'll look to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10?
18. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Tiger. 19. Tiger.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Makes the score Ravens 17. Bengals 14.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Well, right 80. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Short one there to his tight end, Fam. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
11, Thomas.
Brown. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
White 80.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Open man is Douglas. It's complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Burrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
As he throws. goes, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. 180. 180. 11, 11, 11. Cut.
Burrow. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. Wide 80.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. So here it is, fourth down and 10.
12. Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow now. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10.
180.
Burrow to throw. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Williams in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. Again, working deep downfield.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
And the crowd a major factor now as we get to third down.
60 by 60.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.